well, can I do this? This goes directly back to certainty. Like, will this work for me? So the way I usually handle, like, oh, will this work for me? Everyone's different, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, it's like, let's say you're getting coached at golf from Tiger Woods himself. Like, he's your golf teacher. If Tiger Woods is teaching you how to, like, do the stroke with proper form and everything, are you going to argue with Tiger Woods that, like, everyone's different? This may not work for me? Or are you going to do what he says because he's Tiger Woods? Like, there's only one way to get a golf ball, right? So, like, if it worked for everyone else, when you're here, it would work for you. And this goes back to like people that aren't too old. It's like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. I'm like 80 freaking years old. Okay, well, like, did you see the 94-year-olds we had in the webinar? Like, did you see all the results for people who are various different ages, very different levels of ability, various different circumstances, and they're all getting results? So if you think all these people with all these different problems are able to get results, do you think you can as well? What makes you different? What makes you special? Too much work. So this is an interesting one. So this should be handled by your sales process because, like, do you guys know Alex Ramone's value equation? I'm like really vague on this. What is one of the things that take away value from
Time to achieve results.
the time delay is one of them? What's the other one? Effort and sacrifice. Right. So the less effort and sacrifice, the more value they're offered. So like this should be handled by your sales process, showing that like this kind of goes with the time objection. Like, well, you had a really good way of handling this one. I was like, yeah, 20 minutes a day to practice. Great. So most of our students are getting results with as little as 20 minutes a day. We actually designed the program this way because most of our students, they got busy lives, they got jobs, they have family responsibilities and everything. They don't have time to practice 3 to 5 hours a day in conservatory student, right? It's actually a lot less work to get results with this program. Have you ever heard of work smarter, not harder, right? So you frame it as like, yeah, this program is designed to make it easier. And one of my favorite closes is Alex Ramone's. That's the best part. And I can handle any objection. Like throw any objection at me.
I I don't have time to do this.
That's the best part because we designed this program for busy people like you. Like everyone is super busy with their lives these days, so that's why we designed this program for people with no time, so that you can get results with just putting bare minimum effort into it. Does that make sense?
I don't have tech skills.
That's the best part because we designed this for people who are completely tech challenged. Like I had to help someone turn on his computer the other day, but he's still getting results in the program.
I can't play for a ton because of my carpal tunnel.
That's the best part about this is because like we built this program in mind for people with disabilities. Like we work with people who have like polio, we work with people who have carpal tunnels, arthritis in their fingers, and they can't really hold the violin properly. Like we designed the program with those people in mind so that you can still play. That's the best part.
Yeah.
And then just flip it around on them. I had XYZ circumstance. What was the do you guys remember what we meant by that specifically?
And the city where there's not a lot of gays.
Yeah, okay. That's the best part. Why don't you finish it? Just that's the best part, and then
That's the best part because you would design this program for people pursuing high-end gigs. And so while there may be fewer of them in cities with smaller populations, you actually don't need a lot of them to make your income goals.
there you go.
Well, it's a good one.
Yeah,
You can apply to anyone.
and apply to any objection. It's the cheat code. So another one like for that specific objection. I live in a small town. Nothing's going on here. Okay, well, just curious. Are people still getting married in your small town? Do people still have jobs in your small town? Are there big corporate jobs like doctors, lawyers, accountants existing in your small town? I mean, every small town still has doctors, lawyers, and accountants, right? They're needed everywhere. So what makes you think that makes the difference?
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's the best part. But to not use that line, it's like, okay, well, wouldn't you agree that's why you need this? Like, if you were naturally talented, if you were the next Mozart, you know, we're playing violin perfectly out of the womb, you wouldn't be here, right? So when you agree the reason you need this program is because you don't have natural talent, and you need like all of the other fish, like you need to like actually put into work. Learn how to do this properly without using the word fish to insult them. Or sometimes I would say, I felt like he could take a joke. Um, don't know anyone for referrals. So it's like, yeah, hey, William, who do you know who could also benefit from learning sales like this?
See, people they can't sing. I mean, is in my situation.
Okay. Do you have anyone in your network who you think would be a good fit for something like this? You're not getting me here.
Yeah, that's why this program designed to help people, who need help singing. I mean, want to learn how to sing, and I have friends that go out to karaoke places, and they're looking for guys with these questions where you like to go and sing. You don't want to learn how to sing, and if they see my results, how will say, "What do you learn how to sing?" Then
Let's get all the karaoke hosts to give out your cards.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I don't know anyone who can benefit from this. Oh, really? So like every other piano player sounds exactly like Bling Bling were perfect piano players, or most of the piano players are they can get better. So do you think if they join this program they would get better? Do you think you'd be doing them a favor by sending them our way?
Already. Gotcha. What's your program, voice or canon? Huh? Your program is that voice or canon?
Blending now is voice.
Okay. Yeah. I know you both, so I kind of like mix them in. Cool. That reminds me of the Wayne Marsalis pose. Have I told you guys that one?
I think so.
When someone's acting like, yeah, I'm a pretty good trumpet player and that already has anything I'm trying to improve on right now. Okay, so you sound exactly like Wayne Marsalis. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Perfect trumpet player, no errors for improvement at all. And that usually humbles them. Well, of course not. Okay, so what's the gap then? Like, what's the gap between you and Wayne? What needs to be improved in the head? Helps them come to reality that they're not as good as they think they are. Don't like debt. Yeah, Jared, I don't want to use a firm. I'm on the Dave Ramsey plan. I don't do any debt anymore.
So we hear you on that, but do you know the difference between good debt and bad debt?
No, tell me.
So if you were to go to a furniture store and buy yourself a $5,000 couch, put that on a payment plan, would you consider that good debt or bad debt?
Oh, that'd be bad debt. That's credit card debt.
Yeah. So how about if instead you put that $5,000 for something designed to make you money? Would that be good debt or bad debt?
I mean, it's still debt though.
Is it good or bad?
I mean, all debt is bad debt, right?
I mean, if something's making you money, like, wouldn't you spend money to make money?
I like to just completely bootstrap things and Dane Gash, and I just don't want to put myself on a hole.
Okay. I don't know where to go from here.
Okay, so who are the wealthiest people in the world? I'll give you a hint. It starts with real estate investors. Okay. So are we in complete agreement that real estate investors are some of the wealthiest people in the world? Sure. Yeah. How do you think they create cash boom? Do you think they buy all their properties outright, including billion-dollar skyscrapers? Or do you think they take out mortgages?
They take out mortgages.
Right. So that's how the real estate business works. You get a mortgage, you buy a property, you put tenants in the property, and you cash flow positively. Would that be good debt or bad debt?
That would be good debt.
Right. So, I mean, if real estate investors who are the wealthiest people on the planet are using debt to their advantage, how is this any different? When you agree you're just being a big pussy, no, man. Anyway, yeah, it's the real estate plus. Copyright not broken. What if I try this out and it just doesn't work? I just don't get any gigs. Like, what happens then?
We had fun, dude. I'm just curious, like, say you had all the resources that our best students have, you have our full team, our full support. Why wouldn't you get results?
I don't know. I mean, everyone's different, right? I mean, you guys put all your success stories on your website, but I mean, it's your website. You can put it wherever you want up there. Like, how many of your students don't get results?
Well, let's put it this way, Ellie. You've heard of Tiger Woods, right?
Yeah.
Best golfer ever.
Yep.
Say you were taking lessons from Tiger Woods
You're gonna use my own spells against me, Punker?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I hear you. Well, tell me more.
I mean, you wouldn't say to Tiger like, "Hey, everyone is different. You can't teach me the same way you teach all your students, right?"
Yep.
So why would this be any different?
I mean, some people just, they just don't have the physique or the natural talent or everything, right? I mean, I could take basketball lessons from Shaquille O'Neal, but I'm still like 5 foot light.
Yeah, I mean, but in general, you agree like if you put in the work and the effort, you're bound to see something change for you, right?
Sure.
Okay. Now let me ask you, are you going to actually put in the work and the effort?
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm always the best student. I'm the go-getter. So there's no problems there.
Yeah, because like you've been to college, you got a degree, so you know that there were kids in your class, some of whom they got the same textbook and teaching that you got, and they flunked out of college, but you got the degree. What was the difference?
I mean, some people hone the effort, some people partied, smoked pot, and they did not put their best foot forward.
Okay. So which one you need to be?
I'm gonna be your best student.
Then you want to get started?
Let me think about it. Similar rejection. Hey, William, if I try your program and I'm just not a bit good singer, and if I just feel like the program's not for me, is there any guarantees? Can I get a refund? So there's a few ways to handle this. You could go like, ooh, one approach is to challenge their mindset. It's like, ooh, when you agree it's not really good to already think about getting the money back before you even started, like how can you expect to be successful if that's your approach? You do kind of challenging the mindset a little bit. There's also, I can't guarantee results because I've only just met you. I don't know what your work ethic is. Like at the end of the day, you have to practice. What I can guarantee is that we're going to give you all the support you need. We're going to go above and beyond for every step you take forward. We're going to take a thousand on your behalf and make sure you all the help and support you need. But it's up to you to do the work. Does that make sense? Right. This is the pool post. Like I have neighbors right over there. They just bought a pool. They installed a new pool. I probably spent like 30 grand on it. I've never seen them swimming it once. Is that the pool company's fault?
No.
Should they get a refund because they never used their pool? Right. So let me ask you this, William. Like, if we work together, are you going to use the pool? Are you going to do work?
Yes.
All right, then I'm not worried about you. I'm not worried about you. So get money. Can I have a trial period? Good thing we're doing a webinar phone. That's an easy one to handle. So what I usually say is, oh, did you watch the webinar? Yes, I did. Did you like it? Yes, I did. Did you get a lot of value out of it? Yes, I did. Cool. That was your free trial. Boom, done. Over $1. But there's also the proposal one that Jared mentioned. Like when you proposed to your wife, did you ask for a trial period? Or did you just do all in, which is more likely to lead to a successful marriage, right? I've been burned. Yeah, Jared. I mean, I've taken so many marketing courses before for musicians, and they all suck. I spent tens of thousands of dollars on these crappy courses, and I trust you know what you're doing and everything, but I've just had so many bad experiences, and I just can't do that to myself again.
Here you go on that. How are you gonna make this different?
How am I? I mean, dude, the other courses I did all the work. I did everything they told me to do, and just nothing worked. It was the strategies just didn't work.
Okay. Then what did you see my strategy that made you feel like it would work?
I mean, I like the idea of having an app. I like the idea of having a database of contacts. That makes a lot of sense to me, rather than having to create that network myself. Because of just the bad marketing courses that are out there. But okay, well, let me ask you this, Jared. That's the way I want to talk to people sometimes. But this is not to get personal. This is just like an analogy here. But have you ever had put girlfriends and their relationships just didn't work out for whatever reason? Yeah. Did you ever have a relationship that just either ended poorly, you just ended messily? Yeah. When that happened, did you say to yourself, I am never going to date a single woman again as long as I live?
Of course not.
No. Or did you dust off your shoulders and try again?
Yeah.
And you're married now, right?
Yep.
Are you happily married?
Absolutely.
Great. So was it worth it to try again?
Oh yeah.
So how is this any different?
Okay, I'm gonna write that one down.
It's a good one.
We said, did you swear off relationships forever?
All right, we're almost done.
Okay.
Fear of judgment. William, like, I know my wife is going to check my credit card statements and think I'm crazy about spending $5,000 when I was saying I don't want to get divorced. She's going to think I'm out of my mind.
Well, that to ask you, if she sees the results of what he spent on it and you see made a big difference, wouldn't you think they're all worth it?
Yeah, I mean, my wife would definitely want me to get better. I mean, she supports me with anything I want to do. But I mean, just when she sees that credit card statement that I had spent $5,000 without asking her first, I just don't really want to think about that.
Do you think that he made the right decision if you see the result that he had?
I mean, the results very good. Yeah, better be in next Freddie Mercury. Can you do that for me?
Oh,
That's it. I have way better sex if it happens.
look, that's the yeah, yeah. So, I mean, if you feel that he made the right choice and make the right decision, that he wants to do this, and you see improvements, would you agree with him? As far you agree with it, you made the right choice of spending the money for it.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm getting the results, like it's then I make them think twice about judging me. So yeah, you kind of you got there. So the name of this one is just to remind them of the results. So fear of judgment is like they're going to be judged by their friends for making a big investment. There's a possible angle could be like, well, I mean, are they really your friends if they're going to judge you for trying to better yourself? You're kind of making a good point there. Let's if it's their wife judging them, then it's a different story. But anyway, someone supportive. Don't think.
Yeah.
But the other angle which you kind of went there was like, okay, well, if you got like really good results, do you think anyone is going to judge you when they're wowed by your singing voice, or do they think it's you made a good decision because you're crushing it now, and just kind of painting the picture of like, no, like people aren't going to look at you negatively, they're going to look at you positively once they see those results. Like if I spent like $1,000 a month in a gym membership, do you think my friends would think I'm crazy for paying that much?
Yeah.
They might.
Yeah.
That's a lot to be spending on a gym membership. But if I showed up with like six-pack abs and I'm like, I just look really good, I look really confident as well, do you think they're gonna judge me as hard? Or do you think it's like, oh my god, that looks great?
Mhm.
Right. So that's how I can handle that. Haggling. Yeah, Jared. I mean, 5,000 is good. I mean, we have $3,000 right now. I mean, could you just do it for $3,000?
No.
And that's one way to handle it. Just say no.
I mean, here's the thing: is like, wouldn't you be that the whole goal of my program is to help you get in a position where you are offering a high ticket item to your clients, and would you want them haggling you on your price?
No, I mean, I would find that annoying.
So wouldn't you say that it's a complete conflict of interest for you to try to be haggling on this when you wouldn't do it yourself?
Stay very close. That's perfect. Yeah, I mean, willing your program sounds great and everything, but are there any other options? Do you have anything cheaper?
No. I think that what we offer here, we'll find that, you'll find a lot of results. Putting the work to it.
With this specific objection, I mean, there's Jared's angle, which is at the mirror. Like, you could just simply say, okay, I mean, I could do that for you, but how would that be fair to my other clients? You get your full amount.
I shoot, yeah.
Right. Like, do you want them to beat you up with socks and soap once they join the club? Or I remember this one from Hermosi when someone says, hey, do you have any discounts? Like, can you do this for a little less? No, I bet I could do it for more. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what it calls.
Yeah. There's another one of just kind of like reminding them of the value again. And this works better for like make money type offers. So it's like, okay, so let me remind you, like it's a $5,800 program, so you can learn how to make $10,000 a month for the rest of your life. So that's $120,000 a year extra income for the rest of your life. Is that worth 5,800?
Yes.
Yes.
Great, awesome. Let's say the program was double the price. Let's say I was charging $12,000 in the same program, but the result is still you make an extra $120,000 a year. If you spend $12,000 and the result is making another $120,000 a year, would that be worth it?
Silly.
Let's say I fucking quadrupled the price.
Yeah.
Let's say I'm charging $24,000 and the result is you make $120,000 a year for the rest of your life. Would that be worth it? Let's say I freaking 8x the price and I'm charging $48,000 for you to make $120,000 a year for the rest of your life. Would that be worth it?
Yes.
Great. So, are you ready to get started at 5,800 and a measly 5,800? So, tell them that hey, if this was way, way, way more expensive, it's still worth it. So, let's go. For music, what you can also use for this one is this is called price anchoring. Is you anchor it against something that's way more expensive. So it's like, yeah, I mean, like you can learn from us for only $4,800 a year, and I get that you feel that's expensive, but like your other option besides us is going to like a 4-year music school. You know, college is like $80,000 a year now. Last time I checked, Berkeley was like $85,000 a year. So we need to agree that compared to that, $4,800 is really chump change. That's called price anchor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do that with my price drop for the stream offer.
Yeah.
Because this guy is the guy who teaches that offer, adjunct professor at Valmont University in Nashville. Tuition there's $41,320 per year.
Yeah.
So that's $160K. Oh wow, 1 degree, 4,800 is
Yeah.
pennies compared to that. Yeah.
Yeah. Almost done. 2 left.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna eat. Hopefully the Uber driver is not smoking weed. But can I talk to previous clients? This is an annoying one as I hear it sometimes. Like, is there a way I can like talk to some of your students in the program and see what they think about it? Is that possible, Jared?
We asked you what kind of car you drive.
You okay? Yeah, I drive a Ford Escape.
Cool. So when you went to the Ford dealership, did they, after you bought the thing, did they say, hey, I forget exactly how to do this one. Did they basically give your phone number out to any other people considering buying Ford car?
Yeah, I mean, you're on the right path. You're just not saying it right.
Yeah.
So let me do it. So it's like, okay, Jared, what kind of car do you drive?
And I drive a Honda CRV.
Honda CRV, cool, gotcha. So how would you like it if Honda gave your email and phone number out to their entire database of millions of leads and said, hey, call up Jared whenever you want and ask him if he likes his car or not?
No. Hell no.
Hell no, you feel harassed, right?
I'd feel absolutely harassed.
Right, so that's why we don't do that to our clients. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
One thing we promise our clients is we're not going to turn them into salespeople for a program. We just respect their privacy. We don't want them regretting their decision joining us. Headers, we already kind of touched on that. Like, what did you see from what can the other vendors offer that we're not already offering? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Pretty much covered all that, man. Men's plural.
What if they say you don't know what you don't know?
What do you mean by that, Mr. Prospect?
So, I don't know what Matt Santry offers that you don't.
Okay. Gotcha. So, like, when you're deciding which car to buy, are you really going to test drive every single make and model option that's out there?
Not every single one, but enough of them to know.
Right. So, I mean, it really comes down to, like, what your values are and what you really want from this experience. So, if you have to boil it down to, like, one key result, what results are you really looking for at the end of the day?
I want to make a full-time income from music.
Okay. And you feel like that if you worked with us, that we can get you there 100%.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, if you already feel that way, then what's the point of looking around for other options? yeah, I use tonality and it kind of shamed you a little bit with my tone of voice. Ooh, do you really want to subvert your option? Like, if you're taking your girl out for Valentine's Day, are you the guy who's gonna buy a nice steak dinner, or are we gonna take her to Applebee's?
Yeah. But she likes the keep the yet.
Yeah.
But I can't afford to do.
Right. Okay. That's helpful. Yeah. Cool. Was there any other objections you guys thought of during that 2 hours we've been doing this, or do you think we covered all of it pretty much? Questions, thoughts, comments, clarifications.
I mean, I could like I know this, but what if they start Troy Dress feeling pressured?
Good point.
Just while we're ready for exam.
These, yeah. I don't want to feel pressured. So, how do you usually handle this one, Jared? Like, oh, I don't want to feel pressured. I want to take my time. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm pushed into anything. I just want to take a step back.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, there's no pressure by whatsoever. Like whether or not you join, my life's pretty much the same. So really our ultimate goal here is to help you make the best decision. So just curious, what do you need to know? Like what's missing for you to be able to make that decision?
Yeah. That's the key, is showing them that, like, we don't need your money, essentially. If you don't buy, I'm not going to cry over it. Like, we're going to be fine. We have too many clients. So it's all good. And that lowers people's guard more than anything. And I don't think we talked about this yet, but like a great way to lower someone's guard too, especially like if someone ever says, I want to feel pressure, that is a guarded statement. That means their guard is way up. Like accusing you of being a used car salesman, high pressure person, like they're guarded. But do you want to know the number one way to lower someone's guard?
Make them laugh.
Humor. Exactly. Make them laugh. Yeah, so just smile, say something funny, like make a just anything you can think of to kind of just create some small talk and some laughter, and their guard lowers, and then you can go in for the kill after that. Not to sound evil, but yeah.
Do you have any like off the cuff? How would you do that? So not like, man, I really want to make a living with this, but like at this point, I'm feeling just so much pressure.
Okay, yeah, I get that you're feeling pressure and everything, but like honestly, man, like this is not a big decision. Like I'm not asking you to marry me or anything like that. We're just talking about easy 4,800. I mean, something like that. Like I'm not asking you to marry me, bro. Like,
Okay.
come on, man. It's not that big of a decision here. Something like that. But like some of those like closes that we have of like, okay, like if you would you get done in a 1 year and ask your wife for a trial period, like they're gonna laugh at those closes. So maybe there's some added humor in those already to kind of get them to lower their guard at the same time.
And so the hanging combo like good scenario was like you need example with like the get your foot on one knee, you talk about the similar scenario. So how do you come up with those kind of stuff?
Yeah. So like it's just like improvisation in music, where like the more ammunition you have, the more likely you're gonna be able to improvise well. So it's just like jazz improvisers, they just know so many Ricks in all 12 keys. They just know like the back of their hand, they just pull it out of their back pocket. That's part of it, and that's a big reason why we're doing this, is to build your vocabulary, give you as much ammunition as possible. But it's also going to enable you to create your own Ricks. Once like you just understand how this works, because you it's just so internal, so ingrained in you just know how the psychology works now. But when I come up with analogies, I just think about like what can everyday people relate to. Like most everyday people can relate to being a parent, to driving, to school, going to college, food, drinks, dating, relationships. Like everyone deals with all that. So I'll just pick something from like one of those categories that like everyone can relate to. And I'll just be like, okay, like what's something I can say that relates to one of these categories? Like I'll just make something up right now if someone throws an objection at me.
It's too much work, man.
Okay, it's too much work. I'm just curious, Trey. What do you do for a living?
I'm a software developer.
Wow. I mean, doesn't all that code hurt your brain? Was it a lot of work to learn how to write Java and C++ and all that?
Yeah, took a lot of work.
Right. So, I mean, if you can do something as hard as learning how to write code, what makes you think you can't do this? What's one thing everything can relate to? Doing a hard job. Like having a career path that's difficult. What do you do for a living? Oh, I work in software. Oh, that's difficult. So that's how I found something he could relate to. I reversed this logic and shattered the objection.
So you can do that. You just choose and just go through all this and just find out a scenario to each one of them.
Yeah.
You pass this on that.
Yeah. So I mean, like I'll admit, part of the game is like memorizing the places.
There's a big twisty thing on the left, I think. Yeah.
Not sure I assembled this correctly anyway. But oh, this is my old business bank. I was developing a software, which anyway. I know. But yeah, so like I said before, part of it is just like memorizing those core licks, like pretty much what we went through for the last 2 hours. Just like memorizing as much of it as you can. This is like really bad. So like let's just list topics everyone can relate to. Like work, going to work, school, I'm gonna say slash college.
Food,
Food, cooking,
relationships.
yeah, relationships. Say marriage is his own category. There is,
Yep.
I'm sure all married people would agree there's a big difference.
Exercise, sports.
Yep, exercise. Usually use their imagination. What else? Everyday people. Freaking sandwich delivery.
Exercise.
Yeah. So it's like
Oh, you didn't say let's practice. You said let's practice.
so let's practice. Yeah. Like yeah, William, I'm not sure that the program's gonna work for me. You know, everyone's different, right? You know, some of your students got results. I'm not sure if I have one of them. So just pick one of those categories and come up with an analogy. You know,
Okay, so if we go down to marriage, if your marriage wife is few months from now, you say to yourself, well, this thing's not gonna work. Would you just kind of like, okay, divorce?
we probably said that she doesn't think this is gonna work. Do you answer her? I mean, I would ask her why she feels that way. Because I'm a salesperson.
Uh, well, the is see that. Oh, well, it's not what she expected. You know that. No, this is not turning out, and
So
with them doing
what was the objection? We help you out.
they.
So what was my objection?
And the objection was, well, you know, what if it doesn't work? Was it probably doesn't work for me?
Okay. So let's just keep it simple. Cardis.
Okay.
If like let's say there were 1,000 people who took a car in a test drive. For 999 of them, when they turn the keys, car turn on. So you think the car is gonna break down just because you, in particular, turn the key? No, right. Where do you think there's a most likely the car is gonna turn on for you, just like it did for the other manager people? I mean, same objection. Well, this worked for me. I mean, the Tiger Woods one, right? If Tiger Woods taught you how to hit a golf ball, would you argue with him? Would that work for me? Or this a perfect golf swing, a perfect golf swing? Will this work for me? Okay, let's say you followed a recipe exactly. Like you used the perfect amount of salt according to the recipe. You cooked it at the right heat for the perfect amount of time, exactly like the recipe. What are the chances the dish is going to be like perfect by the recipe?
It close to 100%.
100%, right? So why wouldn't you think this would work for you if our course is just following a recipe? So it's like I'm taking the objection, I'm just coming up with an analogy on the fly on something they can relate to, right? You know what? I've tried other programs like this in the past, and it didn't work. Didn't get my money back. I mean, can you do anything to help me feel more comfortable about this?
Yeah, man, I totally hear you on that. Let me ask you, has your car ever broke down on you?
Yeah.
Cool. So when it broke down on you, did you say, screw this, I'm never driving ever again?
No, I mean, I either just bought another one or I ain't got her fixed.
Why?
Well, I mean, if I spend the rest of my life without driving, that would suck. Like, I need to get her out.
Right. So sounds like you, even though something didn't work for you once, you kind of brushed it off and got back on the course. Why would this be any different?
You're right. Pick another one. Same rejection.
I go, what's it's not risky. Uh, do you exercise?
Yeah. I try to the best I can. But yeah, sure.
Cool. Why do you exercise?
Just to feel healthier, to feel like I'm accomplishing something. Makes my life happy too. And I look like a stud.
Okay, so you want to look like a stud. Have there been times where you either fell off that horse and stopped exercising?
Yeah, everyone has their moments where they, lay out the gym for too long and get lazy and eat too much potato chips. It's happening to the best of us, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you got back on the horse, right? So why would this be any different?
you're right. Sign me up.
That wasn't perfect though, because like it wasn't that the exercise was the bad fit. It was mental.
Yeah, it was a good effort there. But yeah. So if you just think about these categories, you can usually come up with an injection on the fly or an analogy on the fly people can relate to.
That you cook for yourself?
No, I don't. I eat out every day.
Okay. Have you ever gotten bad food from takeout? That takeout?
Yeah, I've had this fucking Uber driver took forever, and all the food was cold.
And did that just like ruin your taste for food altogether?
No, I mean the next one was pretty punctual.
Okay. So you good that you got burned, you got back on the horse. So why will this be different?
Yeah, you're right. He's been credit card.
Okay, I'm getting this. This is helpful. Do you want to try some?
You can try.
I've been trying.
Yeah, yeah. Keep trying to find again. There's always like a comedian, like they do the improv thing. Just that's the audience. Oh, being a topic, and they do it on the fly. And so
It's improv.
yeah,
Like a lot of salespeople, like I've seen sales trainers who do like improv comedy classes with their team because it's the same thing. It's just being able to think on your feet. You're seeing whose line is it anyway?
yeah, yeah.
It's like find questions only. Say, Jerry, how are you today?
How do you feel like I should be?
Why do you ask that?
Is that even a reasonable thing to ask someone?
Am I allowed to ask a question without you giving me pushback?
What makes you feel like I'm pushing back?
Do you hear yourself right now?
Do you hear something different than I hear?
Like, why are you being like this?
Why? Why am I being like this?
I can use my was.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's the same thing.